You're like, oh, I'm not going to just look in that 4-foot section in between that dock. Well, there's a 6-pounder there, and he does it.
Stop, wind. Come on.
See the wind. He said stop wind. Like, that wind makes it so hard on this lake.
Guys, gotta catch this fish.
Come on.
So
man.
that's a deep bed. You see where his cast landed? Right on that grass
Yeah,
line.
that's what I was saying earlier in the show, is that the bed is like just, it's not, see that line between the green and the sand? It's like 3 or 4 feet into the green. So he's casting it up to the sand and kind of dragging it to the bed is what I'm assuming he's doing. And then, you know, the rod shaking is crazy. He does it everywhere and it works everywhere.
And it's so cool how small their beds were here. Like, instead of just like a big
Yeah.
tilapia circle, it would probably be to the size of 2 quarters put together. That's how small they are. Like a little just pressed down spot in the grass or something like that.
Gosh, I want to keep watching him.
I did not want to leave him. I did not want to leave him. None of us want to leave him, right?
No, I want.
It's not our fault.
Like,
It's not our fault. We're being forced to leave him.
yes.
But the good news is we're not going to go anywhere because we'll be right back after this commercial break, and we will keep our eyes on the guy that literally has his eyes on the prize. Our tournament leader, after 3 days of competition, may have the tournament winning fish right in front of him. Just has to figure out how to make it bite. Rob G, you still backing Paul Marks?
I still am. You know, he's a herring master, and
You're
I think
insane.
I think he's got it in the bag.
I want Drew Cook to win. I'll say it.
Even more. I think
yeah.
Rob G is pushing you to want him more.
Exactly. And
Well-
the way Brian New said that to me bothered me.
Very disrespectful. Very disrespectful. Well, we won't disrespect Drew Cook. We'll be back very, very quickly, so don't go anywhere. We're back in 2 minutes.
In the relentless pursuit of domination on the water, one name stands above the rest. TH Marine's Atlas Jackplate. The power behind champions since 2007. The driving force that propels you to victory. More winners choose Atlas. For the fisherman who demands the best, Atlas delivers. Because every move counts. More winners choose Atlas.
There we go.
Oh my God!
That could be 100,000.
The Prodigy prevails! Lake Okeechobee! Let's go! John Garrett goes wire to wire. Fifth Lake belongs to Takumi Ito! Got big. Let's go! Bassmaster Classic champion, Easton Fothergill! Eastleigh Fish dominate.
The best of the best just got better. Clearer images, sharper resolution, improved target separation. That's right, better. LiveScope Plus. Only from Garmin.
Have you considered purchasing new electronics for your rig? The type of mounts you choose to protect your investment should be part of the decision-making process. No matter if you prefer 1, 2, or 3 graph mounts up front, Beatdown Outdoors has a solution for you. Adjustable, versatile, rigid, and made in the USA. What's your ultimate electronics setup? Check out the full selection of Beatdown Outdoors products, and remember, you can't beat a beatdown.
The newest addition to the Basscat STS family is here. Introducing the Caracal STS, showcasing aggressive styling paired with enhanced performance and a continued dedication to raising the bar. Measuring in at 20 feet 2 inches with an ultra-wide 96-inch beam and rated for a 250 to 300 horsepower engine, the Caracal STS boasts agility and speed and is finished with premium features to satisfy any angler. Basscat Boats. Feel the rush.
That is a tugboat.
That's a giant.
That's a big
That's like a steelhead, actually.
Look at that gun on that thing. What a nice fish.
It's the moment when everything is on the line and precision, power, and control make all the difference. A moment over 20 years in the making, anchored on loyalty, trust, and support that goes beyond all expectations. A relentless pursuit of perfection. All born from a revolutionary idea to help you rule the water. Power Pole.
It is Championship Sunday. Big things on the line, and big bass in the eyes of Drew Cook, who has led this tournament for the last 2 days of competition. The question is, who's going to pull it off here at the last few hours? Time is ticking away here on Lake Hartwell, and, man, it's a really compelling tournament to watch. We are seeing the battle of different things, and Big Rob, you got your thoughts. We're all on Paul Marks.
Yeah, I really think so. You know, Paul's just so used to running these herring lakes, and I think Hartwell, he comes here a lot because he only lives probably an hour away. So I think he's got a lot of history here and a lot of brush piles. These guys are big on the brush piles, and just he knows where they live, I think.
I'm still on the Drew Cook train, but I will say it is a tall order.
It is a tall. It is a really tall order
for him to
Drew
catch.
Cook.
Yeah, it's going to be a tall order. So we'll find out if he can catch that bedfish. That'd be huge.
Well, let's get out in the water right now, and let's have a look at Drew Cook. Get it out of you. Still committed to this fish, and the fact that he's committed to it for as long as he has makes me believe even more that he's going to catch it.
I agree.
Yep.
Because he would leave if he thought that he could not catch that fish. There's no way he would be here right now. Obviously, not to state the obvious.
Yeah, with the little chop on the water, he has to stand on top of his graphs to get a little bit more
Get up
elevated.
there.
Yeah. To see better.
Some
I'm scared to do
Bassmaster
that.
photographers behind him. They're going to come off the water here shortly and tell me how hard they worked, but as you can see, just lounging out there.
She might have just rolled on it. She might be rolling on it. She might be nosing on it right now. Oh my goodness.
You can hear it in his voice.
Yeah.
It's about to happen, maybe.
I can't tell which way she's pointing. Can't really tell where she is. She's moving pretty fast right now. She is rolling on it. Or she's rolling with that male. My eyes are going crazy. No sleep for a month. Fishing, tired.
Oh, you can see the black spot. That's where they are 100%. I didn't even see that earlier.
Come on, baby. Scoot up there. Please scoot up there. Comes another one swimming down the bank.
This is intense.
It is really intense.
Imagine what it feels like right now
Dude,
to be him. Like, it's
this is
intense
intense.
watching it.
Dude, it gets me jacked up.
Gosh, I wish I could see better. Or I wish I'd just bite.
My question is, at what point, I mean, he is 500 times better at sight fishing than I am on beds. At what point do you switch a bait? At what point do you, no, but seriously, what point do you pull out a Prosnick or Jay Shakurit method? I just don't, I don't know if that matters, but that's going through my head, is do you throw a little, drop shot deal to see if, that fish then commits to it because it's a smaller profile? I don't know. That's something I would do, but I'm also not that good.
We've seen him do that this week, which kind of leads to me thinking this is a bigger fish even more so, because he's not messing with the spinning rod at all.
And he probably doesn't want the male to bite. And
I could see the male, and I bet if I got him fired up again, she'd probably cooperate.
Just the amount of patience and confidence this guy has right now is.
You still picking Paul?
It's unbelievable.
Are you still picking Paul Marks?
I'm still on the Paul Marks train.
He's not wavered. Rob G has confidence. I mean, in his pick, it's quite impressive. But that being said, with every minute that passes,
yeah, it's looking stronger and stronger. Like the odds of him winning each minute that
She
passes
does not like it
just
if my line
going
touches
down.
her.
But I would have gotten in early, so my odds would have been good.
but with everything that we're feeling watching this, that fish is feeling. You know what I mean? As much as we're saying this, that fish is getting more and more bothered, and the fact that, I mean, we've seen him leave fish this week. He is not even motioned. Like, I've not heard him say, maybe I got to go here or there.
Yeah.
He's locked down and committed.
I think he knows it's the win. I really do. Because think about it. If it's a 6 and he calls a 1-2, that's 5. What is that? Yeah, 5 pounds upgrade. And what's he at? 10 pounds? So he'd be leading, I would assume. All right. I don't know what Bass Track says.
My eyes are playing tricks on me bad right now. Is that the male right there? Yeah, I think so.
He threw one of these back.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he only has 8.6.
Okay, so he gets a 5-pound call. He is 13.6. And he's how many pounds back, according to Bass Track?
He culled the 114 now.
Yeah, so... Oh, so if it's a 6, he would get 6 pounds on 7 something.
Yeah, I mean, he'd get all the weight if he's only got 4 fish.
32. He's only 3 pounds back. That's what I mean. Like,
yeah, if he catches his fish, he's going to be in the lead.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh,
We got a barn burner on our hands, folks.
If you look, you saw that fish move there. It's big.
Yeah, I do. I see her. She's nose down on it. Come on, baby, please.
I could literally watch this for days.
Me too.
Get it out of you. Wow. Drew Cook is playing the ultimate gamble, man. He is pumping quarters into that slot machine. And the question is, will it go off or will it not go off? And his track record, I'm still betting on him. The amount of commitment he's put into this fish. Big Rob, where are you at with this?
Yeah, I think it could happen. I feel like he keeps saying it's nosing down on it, so it might bite.
Well, we'll find out. We'll continue to follow the action. We'll spend a little bit more time with more anglers out in the water. And we will keep our eyes on our tournament leader, Drew Cook, gambling on his second Elite Series win, and it is right in front of him, nosing down on his bait.
In the relentless pursuit of domination on the water, one name stands above the rest. TH Marine's Atlas Jackplate. The power behind champions since 2007. The driving force that propels you to victory. More winners choose Atlas. For the fisherman who demands the best, Atlas delivers. Because every move counts. More winners choose Atlas.
There we go.
Oh my God!
That could be $100,000.
The Prodigy wins Lake Okeechobee. Let's go! John Garrett goes wire to wire. Fifth Lake belongs to Takumi Ito.
Let's go!
Bassmaster Classic champion, Easton Fothergill.
Eastleigh Fish dominate.
The best of the best just got better. Clearer images, sharper resolution, improved target separation. That's right, better. LiveScope Plus. Only from Garmin.
Have you considered purchasing new electronics for your rig? The type of mounts you choose to protect your investment should be part of the decision-making process. No matter if you prefer 1, 2, or 3 graph mounts up front, Beatdown Outdoors has a solution for you. Adjustable, versatile, rigid, and made in the USA. What's your ultimate electronics setup? Check out the full selection of Beatdown Outdoors products, and remember, you can't beat a beatdown.
The newest addition to the Basscat STS family is here. Introducing the Caracal STS, showcasing aggressive styling, paired with enhanced performance and a continued dedication to raising the bar. Measuring in at 20 feet 2 inches with an ultra-wide 96-inch beam and rated for a 250 to 300 horsepower engine, the Caracal STS boasts agility and speed and is finished with premium features to satisfy any angler. Basscat Boats. Feel the rush.
That is a tugboat.
That's a giant.
That's a big tugboat.
That's like a steamboat, actually.
Yeah. Look at that gun on that thing. What a nice fish.
It's the moment when everything is on the line and precision, power, and control make all the difference. A moment over 20 years in the making, anchored on loyalty, trust, and support that goes beyond all expectations. A relentless pursuit of perfection. All born from a revolutionary idea to help you rule the water. Power Pole.
It is Championship Sunday, and this is the Whataburger Bassmaster Elite at Lake Hartwell, and Hartwell has showed out in a big, big way here this week. The fourth stop at the 2025 Progressive Bassmaster Elite Series. Welcome everybody into Bassmaster Livecast, and we have been keeping our eyes on Drew Cook, our day 3 leader. He's led the last 2 days of this tournament, and he's been looking at him. And our set continues to change. Big Rob's still hanging with us.
Yeah.
Tim Doobie joining the set.
I think Rob might be the best sight fisherman on tour with this height he has going.
Yeah, I agree. You know, I would really
What
love
has
to be
happened?
Jason Williamson so I can see in the water like this. This is truly incredible.
But this is going to hurt your scope game because now you're going to be further away from the screen.
That is right. My back's going to start hurting.
Yeah, you're going to start whining about that. Well, I don't know what we're doing here. Let's get out in the water with Paul Marks. And he's your pick, Rob, and he has spent all the time we've been looking at him offshore. Well, guess what? He's trying to look for one now.
Yeah, I mean, he's a pretty good bed fisherman. I know on day 1 he caught a 5-pounder that I had marked. I ran down there to it, and he was already in there in the pocket. So I was like, oh, I guess he's got it. And I talked to him at weigh-in, and he'd caught it.
I think it's a smart move for him to head shallow right now. Rob, I don't know if you experienced this, but typically about 10:30 to 1:30, those spotted bass really stop committing, at least for me. Oh, I thought I was hooked up there. So a really smart move here, strategy-wise, to just head to the bank, see if you can find a big spawner.
For sure. And if he caught a 5-pounder with all the nice 3-pound, 2 3/4-pound spot he's got, he could be cooking with some peanut oil.
We're hearing word that the fish that Cook is fishing for is a 7-pounder. If he's able to hook up with that fish, ooh.
I would
Oh
spend
my
some time on
goodness.
that one, too.
He's very committed to it. And this has been Marks' game since day 1. I mean, he told me the first day of the tournament, he said, I feel pretty confident to catch 15 pounds of spots fairly quickly. It's gotten more difficult as the week's gone on, which I assume he would have predicted. But he said, once I get there, to win this tournament, it's all going to come down to a couple of key largemouth bites.
Yep. And I know I would say he doesn't have any found, so he's got to go just searching for one, and that could be a blessing.
Yeah.
Because he could pull up on one that's just pulled up and it bite first cast. Because some of these fish that had just pulled up bit immediately in practice.
Well, Randy Howell's almost 8-pounder day 1.
First
He said
cast.
first cast with a Senko, and it was there since Monday. He found it on Monday, and it was still there on Thursday.
Wow.
That luck doesn't happen to me.
3 different anglers pulled in right after he caught it. Brosnick rolled in, he was putting it in the live well. And Hal was boat 56 on day one, which is amazing. Like, I hate the word luck when it comes to fishing because, you don't associate it with other competitive activities, but there is a little bit of luck in that. The fact that one of those guys that found it was not. I mean, you're 56, half the field's ahead of you, and you still got to it first.
Yeah.
Amazing.
That is amazing. I can guarantee you that would never happen to me.
See, I like the word luck in fishing, Dave.
Do you?
There's an element of luck while
that.
you're fishing. It's where luck, preparation meet, and that's where you get your bite.
All right, I read that bumper sticker once.
I read it in Bassmaster magazine when I was about 12 years old, I think.
This is the slowest we've seen Paul fish, obviously. As you said, Rob, he is looking for a fresh fish.
100%.
And that's what Cook's done. I mean, he's locked down in this fish, but he has fished incredibly fluid. I mean, both Drews, it is amazing to watch their confidence in how they fish, whether it's Cook or Benton. I mean, I would put John Cox in that group, but John Cox more locks down on stuff where I've seen him sight fish. They are so confident to just literally free will and be like, this is...
find some new ones. It's unbelievable.
And it makes total sense to me. Like, you think about it. If you said to me, hey, we got 3 hours, we're going to go fishing with Drew Cook or Drew Benton, and we're going to go out here, would you imagine that you're going to catch a big fish? Probably. They're going to,
sure.
This time of year on this body of water, fishing the way they fish, it's amazing. And I think in some ways it doesn't get as much credit as it deserves. Like, peripherally, like from the Elite Series anglers, you hear the respect. I mean, Easton Fothergill told me what Drew Cook's doing is one of the most amazing things in the sport, in his opinion, to be able to. But most people look at this and be like, it's just patience and whatever. But there's so many subtle little adjustments, and to have the kahunas to release a male the way he did, that is
it's unbelievable.
Mucho bravado.
It is.
But he's that confident that if he releases that male, that maybe that female will get back up there, and even if she doesn't, he can go find another one.
He made the switch that Kyle Patrick was talking about. Switch up to a spinning rod, something a little different.
Dave, I'm starting to kind of think Drew Cook might pull this one off.
What?
This fish.
Well, you have been so confident.
I know. I think being up here kind of got me a new fresh
Where the air's
air,
clear.
new fresh air, and I got to thinking a little bit more.
Different point of view?
Yeah, different point of view. Yeah.
From a higher place.
Baby, you gotta turn around. I see the white.
Big Rob.
From earlier. I was messing with it.
I could watch him bedfish all day.
Yeah, I mean, this is...
I just want it to bite really bad. Like, really, really bad.
I need you to get up there right now while it's like this.
Also, the amount of skill it'll take him to get off of his graph mounts back to the boat to fight it would be insane.
Swim.
It's going to happen. The bass fishing world is willing it to happen right now.
The amount of confidence I have just watching whenever he starts just shaking his rod, I feel like it's going to happen.
It gets my heart going when I watch him start shaking.
For sure. Oh my
Keep going.
gosh.
Please keep going.
Gosh. But the only thing that would make it better is if we had a camera down there with the fish. I mean,
That would be
Aquaview.
cool.
I might have to catch her on a drop shot.
future of the sport. I mean, we'll get there eventually. Oh, I hate to leave Drew Cook out there, but we will not leave him for long. We'll check back in with him in just a few minutes' time. Got to take a quick break, and we'll be back. And I see that Big Rob, you're starting to waver a little bit. You were all Paul Marks, now not so much.
I know. Every time he shakes his rod again, I'm starting to think myself on. I feel like Drew might catch this fish.
Who's going to win this tournament?
Paul Marks. Consistency. I'm going that way. Hot take.
We'll find out. Don't go anywhere. We're back in just 2 minutes.
Professional angler Jason Christie knows the performance and feel of a reel in his hands is very important. And that's why he designed the new Spro JC Elite and JC Elite MG Baitcast reels to achieve both of those goals. The reels have 4 gear ratios for any technique, and the frame of each reel is the same size. So no matter which speed you use, they feel the same. 9 bearings, long casting, and loaded with power. Give the JC Elite and JC Elite MG a try this season.
It's definitely not colder today.
Man, I really need to make this cut. I need to make up points quick.
Positive mental attitude.
I hope they stay where I found them.
Are they even pulling water?
Too far. I hope nobody else.
Man, it's too windy.
The water's too high.
Avco, keeping you comfortable on the outside, no matter how you're feeling on the inside.
25 years as a touring professional, I have depended on Gamakatsu my entire career to produce the sharpest and the strongest hooks. Known as a power fisherman, but yet if you're going to survive as a tour level pro, finesse is becoming more and more popular, regardless if we go north or we go south. So when you're choosing a hook, choose Gamakatsu. They have one for every technique and every body of water that you fish on.
Lights. Sonar. Action. Tired of waiting? See more action with world-class fish finders and sonar from Lowrance.
Discover the hidden gems and pristine waters of Tennessee's Bill-Dance signature lakes. Conveniently located throughout Tennessee, there's a signature lake near you, covering all regions of the volunteer state, all endorsed by the legendary Bill Dance himself. Whether it's a weekend getaway or an extended vacation, create timeless memories at Tennessee's Bill Dance signature lakes. Plan your trip
As a professional fisherman, every decision I make is to win.
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 The boat I drive,
The baits I throw,
the gear I wear.
I do it to win.
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 Because when I'm on the water, I want to be the best.
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 That's why.
And that's why.
And that's why.
And that's why
we wear the best.
Once again, is my favorite day of the week, Championship Sunday. And this is what bass fishing is all about. It is coming down to the wire. Time ticks away, and everybody is focused on one thing. The entire venue is focused on Drew Cook and wanting to see if he pulls it off. What we are hearing is a 7-pound fish. If you don't believe me, look at how big our set has gotten right now.
Hey, guys.
We're joined, obviously, by Trey McKinney, Matty Wong, Tim Doobie hanging out with us still. And, I mean, you just said it a minute ago, Trey. You're like, I just want to see that 7-pounder.
Absolutely. I mean, just to see somebody with that much skill trying to catch a bedfish that big and that wise, like, I want to see every minute of it.
Matty, what have you been up to today?
Well, I've been doing a few errands and getting my all my things in order, the ducks, if you would say. But I'm also fascinated in this fish catch because day 3 I spent bed fishing my whole day. And so I think with that that excitement that, you know, when you can have your eyes on the prize, literally, and then to be able to actually get that fish to commit and to eat is a good feeling. So he's debating the amount of time that it takes to spend on a fish. But you know what? A fish of that caliber, I believe, is 100% worth it. And like he said, she's geeking out more and more when you can get those fish to start reacting, to start engaging with the bait and actually looking at it. That's when you know you're getting closer to turning that, maybe I want to eat it, to an extra 7-pounder in the boat.
Or is geeking out a bad term that she's just leaving?
Well, yeah, or she's just left. She's like, I got to go on lunch break.
He might pick up a big
But
bait.
he knows this is
this
is
is
the
it.
tournament right here. If he catches that, he pretty much slams the door on the other 9 guys out there.
100%. You know, and then I think that's the thing about bed fishing, right? That's the gamble that you take as an angler, is that when you go to the bank and you go and try to find one of those game-changing fish and you spend 3 hours on her and you don't get her to catch or eat, and then she goes and swims off and, I don't know, goes to spending on like some $500,000 dock somewhere. It's like, it's disheartening. But that's the gamble that you take when you go and you do this deal.
Yeah, I agree.
He's all in.
It's either going to be one of those mistakes that he thinks about for the rest of his life, or it's going to be like, oh my goodness, I done it.
Yeah. Well, let's see what our boy Paul Marks is up to. Looks like he's up shallow bed fishing as well.
Exact same thing.
I feel like they know that the big bite is what they got to get,
Yeah.
so this is the only way.
Yeah.
Marks knew that from day one. He told me first thing in the morning, day one, he was very confident, said, I feel I can get 15 pounds fairly quickly, spots. That's gotten tougher throughout the week. I mean, it's taken him a little longer. And he said, but to win this tournament, you need a few key afternoon big bites from largemouth. And that's what he is doing.
And Paul must feel very comfortable right now having a great bag of fish already in the live well. He has reported 14 pounds, so it's probably a little bit higher than that.
It's a good place
and
to
it really
be.
opens him up, frees him up to spend some time on a big one like he's fishing for right now.
And his doesn't need to be 7.
It does not.
I mean, he gets a 4, and
really
things get
need to go.
drastically tougher on Cook.
Especially if he only has like a 2 1/4 or a pound, or however he has on the 14. If he has a small one and he catches a 4-pounder, that's huge.
So Paul doesn't have any small ones left.
She's bigger than I
Where
think.
Drew has a couple 1-pounders.
Yeah.
Heard Paul right there just say she's bigger than I think, so probably a pretty good one.
I think that was the deal all this week, though. I found one that I thought was a 2.5-pounder. I set the hook; she was a 4. So it's really deceiving in shallow, clear water, and especially if there's a little tinge to the water, it makes it especially difficult to guesstimate their size.
Come on, girl.
It's got me nervous just looking. I'm like shaking.
I'm shaking, but because I had an energy drink. I mean, we're literally looking at one of the best bed fishermen in the world, and like you said it, Trey, like to watch someone of this caliber with so much experience doing this technique, it's really something.
I mean, you got to think even the balance he has right now. I would definitely fall off if I ever thought about it.
He's at the very edge of his hummingbird and like
With
tippy toe. Oh. Hey, when they say,
so you just said the male has it.
yeah. You want the male to release. Yeah, there you go.
He already caught it and let it go.
Oh, he did?
Had it in his box. Took it out and let it go.
Yeah.
So now he's sitting with
four fish?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, this is even more.
You're
The
looking
plot
at the
thickens, boys and
tournament right in
girls.
front of us, a 2-box for the tournament right now.
Yeah, this is incredible.
I mean, this is let it go.
Yeah.
You know how much confidence you and like you have to do that?
To let go a male and be like, oh yeah, because she won't pull back up without him.
That's crazy. I mean, I've also seen it like as soon as the male lets go, she'll run over and eat it.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what he's trying to do.
Yeah, she started acting funny when he caught the male, and he thought she was going to leave, so that's why I let the male go right away.
How big was the male?
Under 2 pounds.
Under 2, yeah. I mean, you can get one of those relatively quick.
But still, it's now almost 1:15. They have to check in at 3 o'clock.
Hey, the sands of time.
You start hearing, some songs in the back like "Time keeps on slipping." Because I know that song comes on.
Into the 7.
Yeah.
Something like that.
But he knows.
Yeah.
He catches this, and
I mean, it can also break his
very
heart
hard
too.
for everyone else.
Oh. I love it. The suspense of watching 2 guys flip at a fish that's sitting in the same place.
Whoever gets it to bite.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I definitely noticed the more that you bumped the female or ran line over her back, do like certain things like that, I found that the bedfish that I was able to catch this week, the more and more you're able to pester them and get them pissed off, that was the deal.
He's also been staying with one bait, I think.
See that little pop that he did? There would be times where they're not looking at it, whatever, and then as soon as you make a quick little pop, a quick little adjustment of that bait, and boom, gets their attention again. And for those of you that aren't familiar with the technique, you got to make repetitive casts to the exact same spot. So you also have to be really accurate with your little flips and pitches onto the bed, because it is a sweet spot down to a quarter size at times to make this fish want to commit. But I don't know. What do you think, fellas?
I think I don't want to hear you talk anymore. I just want to listen to Drew cook. I got to be honest.
Well, at least one of us said it.
All right, gentlemen. I'm going to take 5.
Where she is.
Take 10. Don't be bashful.
Oh, I got Charlie horse in my calf. I see her way up there.
It's dangerous, but I'm gonna try it. I don't think I can get her to bite anything else. Maybe I can get her in the mouth with this.
He's gonna pick up a glide.
It's funny you said that, Dave, that it's coming from you.
Paul just picked up a glide.
Gosh, I hate hearing that music right now. Don't go anywhere. We're going to have a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back, and we will keep our eyes on both of these anglers that have their eyes on the ultimate prize.
Since 1975, TH Marine has been the leader in boat parts and accessories, powering every journey on the water. From trim handles to jack plates, we've built a legacy that keeps you running strong. TH Marine, built for life on the water.
There's a big one in the reeds ahead. I know it. He doesn't care who I am, what titles I have, how many blue trophies I got, that I've fished since I could walk, or that I've spent countless hours on the water for this moment. It's me versus the fish, and I like to win.
Yamamoto baits transformed the world of fishing with groundbreaking innovations like the twin-tail hula grub and the legendary Yamamoto Senko.
Now, essential in every angler's tackle box, our commitment to crafting the highest quality soft plastic lures remains as strong as ever. Whether you're finesse fishing, power fishing, or anything in between, we've got you covered. Discover the full range of Yamamoto's soft plastic baits and watch as the fish come to you. Because what you fish matters.
Introducing Live Ops from Nomad Design. Equipped with our all-new adjustable technology, allowing you to insert tungsten balls to unlock hundreds of rigging options. Control the action, control the sink rate, and increase your bait's visibility on forward-facing sonar. Dial in your own finesse approach and stand out from the rest with Live Ops.
So we're not all professional anglers. We don't all compete on the biggest stage. But inside us all burns the same fire to be a champion. It's why you get out early, brave the toughest conditions, point the bow toward adventure and put the hammer down. For whatever trophy or fish or memory you're chasing, count on a Mercury Pro XS outboard, engineered to deliver the speed and reliability you need to power the champion inside you.
The newest addition to the Flashpoint line, the deep version. Having a jerkbait that gets down to that 10 to 12 foot range is a must. The reason I'm grabbing or picking up the Flashpoint is because of that blade right there. It does two things. It provides flash, the most important thing. It's a different Flashpoint under the water that the fish haven't seen. It's a small, unique profile that mimics a small bait fish. The deep will get you down to that 10 to 12 foot range and reach those deeper suspended fish.
The Yamaha VMAX V6 SHO continues to deliver the level of performance that pro bass and multi-species anglers demand. Underneath a bold and aggressive new look, an upgraded charging system with 40% more charging power meets the amped-up demand for today's advanced electronics. The VMAX SHO, raw power, reliability, and exhilarating performance for every angler who loves the sport enough to invest in the best. Yamaha, reliability starts here.
The tension continues to mount Championship Sunday, and this is why everybody is addicted to this sport. It is truly incredible. We are watching mano-y-mano, two anglers battle it out, both of them looking at the fish that most likely will lock them into an Elite Series title. And Paul Marks' seat, it would be his first one in his rookie season, and Drew Cook, it would be number 2 for him in Elite Series victories. And let's just watch him and let the water do the talking.
Can't see her.
just waiting to hear the fluorocarbon just.
Come on, wind.
It's pretty deep.
Yeah.
I want to get that male to bite it some more. That got her real fired up. See, I can't see her right now. I see her now. Way out here. Golly, she had gotten so close to biting it, and then like, I don't know if like the clouds, the wind, like, I haven't been able to see her, haven't been able to time it, you know, right, when to shake it. Oh, I think she's in there. Yeah, she is, facing us. mean, I think she's still sitting there watching it. Oh, there's another female. Or is that the male? I think that might be the male. Don't do that stuff like that one did yesterday. Do not do that.
Pushing it out of the way.
No, like take it away. Like just leave. Bite it. Bite it. Bite it, please. No. Oh gosh, the male bit it. Male bit it. Now she's about to bite it. But I can't see. The worst timing ever for the wind right then. I mean, absolute worst. She was about to bite it. You gotta be kidding me. Gosh almighty. Now I don't know where she is. I could hear the guy in the drone boat go, oh! God. It landed like right on her. She rolled on it as soon as it landed. I didn't know she was in there. Please, Lord. I need you to come back, baby. You see how close that was?